Hi, good day. We will continue our discussions on interview topics. We'll talk about interview techniques. Let's look at the very first question as to why an interview happens. Here, this is an example. We'll go with an example. Here, in an organization, there is a project team, and there are 5 members working in a project team already, 5 team members, and there is a vacant position. So, here, what the interviewers are looking for is whether this vacant position is meant for you, whether you are able to successfully integrate into this team. That's what the interviewers are going to be looking for when they interview a person. So that's what they're going to be looking at, whether a person can integrate well into the team. Now, what does it mean? What aspects do they look at for integration? They look at knowledge, team skills, organization skills, and so on and so forth. Now, what we have seen in our previous video in 007 is that there is a job vacancy, there is a person, the interviewers are looking at suitability and integration of the person into the job, of this person to the job. So beforehand, one can do a homework before going for the interview about the job, the specific job, and the company as a whole, job and the company, from publicly available sources such as website of a company. So that's what a homework one can do before going for the interview. Now here, in the interview process, how does one conduct oneself? One should treat the interviewers as very friendly people, so that a person is not scared. Actually, they are very friendly people because they are as much anxious as a candidate to really get a good person on board. So they are very friendly people, really speaking. So very nice people. So one can go with that confidence into the interview room. Now tell us about yourself. They're going to be invariably asking this question in some form or other. So one can see the previous video 007 on that. Specifically, they are going to be looking at, the interviewers are going to be looking at specific demonstration, actual examples of one's knowledge, friendly approach, and so on and so forth. It's not just adequate to say that I have good knowledge, I am a friendly person, likable, stuff like that. One has to show actual demonstration of these aspects, as many as possible. These are at the initial stages. Now, when a person progresses in the organization, the interviewers are going to be looking at more skills such as leadership skills, uniqueness of a person, energy, and so on and so forth. So one has to be prepared with these aspects, demonstrate these aspects as well. That's what is going to be doing a lot of bring a lot of success for the candidate. Now, one has to identify, there's probably many times there is going to be a question invariably on what are your strengths. Now, one can prepare that beforehand. You prepare your strengths and write them down and prepare them. One can also discuss with your well-wishers to identify more, and these have to be in terms of organizational and job-related skills. They are given more importance than any other skills. So those are definitely given more importance. Although other skills also are important, but those that are more pertinent to the job on hand are given more importance. If you were to answer the question on weaknesses, then one should carefully answer it with rectification process in place. Now, sometimes one may get questions such as, what's the best compliment one received? When was it received last? What is the best compliment one gave? And when was it last given? And sometimes one may face questions such as very delicate questions. So now those have to be handled in a very non-controversial way. One need not take decisions one way or other if it is not required. Now, the interviewers are also going to be very keenly looking at people who can demonstrate the importance they give to an organization's success rather than personal successes. That means if they get a candidate who has the approach to bring success to the organization more than personal successes, then those skills are very valuable skills, and they are going to be very happy about it. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Bye.